Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. For those of you familiar with my content, you can tell this is something completely different, but I wanted to change it up a little bit. So this video is specific to the zodiac sign of Cancer, and this is like a special messages video for the remainder of 2022. So I'm going to give you a variety of different messages that I believe that you need to hear going into the remainder of 2022, Cancer. I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, I've never done this type of content before, but I really wanted to try something new. For those of you new to my channel, please do subscribe if you have not done so already. Your subscriptions help me greatly and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go ahead and jump in and get started. Again, this is like a special messages going into the end of 2022. We're going to do 3 tarot cards, so just a general message or highlighting event that's going to happen before the end of 2022. We are also going to do an affirmation card. That's what this second pile is. We're going to do our usual 3 yes or no questions using our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. We are going to pull a crystal for you to keep with you through the end of 2022. This top pile right here, this is going to be a letting go message. I like to use these cards at the end of the month or at the end of a quarter or the end of the year so we can start to let go of 2022, let go of baggage and get ourselves ready for 2023. This next pile is an angel wishes deck, and what that is this is a message from a loved one that you have that's passed away. In the instance you do not have a loved one that's passed away, this is going to serve as a message from your spirit guide. This next deck is actually brand new. I just bought it for this reading, so I'm super excited to share it with you, Cancer. But this is like a love oracle deck, so a love message for you for the remainder of 2022. This next deck, similar to the love deck, is brand new. Also very, very excited to share it with you. This is going to be a money message for the remainder of 2022. And as I always end my videos, we can all use more healing in life. So we're going to end with a healing note at this last pile. So hope you're super excited. Again, I hope you enjoy this content. It's new, it's different. But let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to come back to our top left here. And we're going to pull 3 cards that kind of outline the remainder of the year for you. Okay, the first card that we have is the 7 of Cups. When I see the 7 of Cups, Cancer, this comes through as very, very busy energy. If you take a look, there's something different in each cup. So again, it's just a busy time. There's a lot of different things going on. This can be an indicator that you have a lot of decisions left to make for the end of the year. And this is very non-committal energy. So you might find yourself like trying to pick up a new routine or commit to a new project and you're just like not really feeling committing. It's very hard to commit when we see the 7 of Cups because there's so many different things going on and there's so many different options. So I do feel like it's going to be pretty busy going into the remainder of the year, so just keep that in mind. The next card we have is the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is kind of a gloomy card here. You see the dark sky, the person laying down with all the swords stuck into them. This is like tired energy. This is feeling like you're in a low spot. One of the best pieces of advice I think I can give you here, Cancer, is start to get yourself out of this situation. You surely don't want to be taking this kind of energy into the new year. And this actually feeds really well into our next card, but it's like you're not feeling good about something, you're not happy with something, you're feeling like you're in a low. And the next card that we have is the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is a card of desire for long-term security. You're feeling this way because there's something that you don't want, or there's something you want that you don't have, Cancer. So be really focused on starting to work towards what you want so you can get away from that 10 of Swords energy. And keep in mind that, again, with that 7 of Cups, it's hard to commit to things, so you're really going to have to take the extra effort or use extra effort to commit to get done what you want to get done. Because with the 7 of Cups, it's just naturally a little bit more difficult to commit. But start working towards this thing that you want so you can get away from that 10 of Swords feeling. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is pull a card from the Find Your Light deck. For those of you that like watched my channel from like OG content, you've seen this deck before, we know and love it. But we're going to pull an affirmation card here, and what you're going to do is anytime you have chance the remainder of 2022 Cancer, you're going to say this affirmation to yourself out loud or in your head, but this is going to be a really meaningful affirmation for the remainder of 2022. You have the card, I am destined. Okay, moving on to our 3 yes or no questions. So be thinking about 3 questions that you have about the remainder of 2022. If you don't have questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But for question number 1, you have the King of Diamonds. This is number 15 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2, we have the 10 of Spades. This is number 30 card. That's going to be a no. And question number 3, we have the 8 of Diamonds. This is number 44 card. That's going to be a no, Cancer. So yes, no, no. Moving right along here, the next card we're going to pull is going to be a crystal for the remainder of 2022. Keep this crystal in your pocket, on your nightstand, on your desk at work. The crystal is really going to support your energy for the remainder of 2022. Your crystal is malachite, so keep a nice piece of malachite with you for the remainder of the year. Moving back down to the next row, so we have our 2 piles here. We're going to start with this top one. This is again that letting go deck, so starting to let go for the end of 2022. Your card says, your mind is a recorder. Let go of all negative, unkind replays and replace them with elevated sounds. We're going to pull an angel wishes message, which is again a message from somebody who has passed away or a message from your spirit guide. When I was shuffling this deck, one of them like flew out. So this is a very special message for some of you. The message says, you know you can do it. I always love when cards jump out of decks. Moving right along to our love card. So a love message for the remainder of 2022. Your message says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. Okay, Cancer, same thing. Again, these 2 wonderful brand new decks. With this money deck, some of them are affirmations, some of them are practices, some of them are just money advice, but a money message for the remainder of 2022. Your message says, money flows like breaths of air. Just as you have to breathe in and out, you must also give and receive. Money does not like to sit like stagnant water. Okay, and then last but not least, we always need more healing. So I like to end my readings on a healing note. So your healing note for the remainder of the year says, I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in the darkness, the astonishing light of your own being. Thank you so much, Cancer, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates. Again, I've never done this type of video before, so whether you love it or hate it, please do let me know. I appreciate any feedback. And of course, let me know if you'd like to see more content like this. Again, subscriptions help me greatly and you'll be notified when I post new content. And if you feel inclined, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Cancer, and have a wonderful rest of your 2022.